Hi friends, welcome to the first video on this channel for Fall Into Place. I hope everybody's having a wonderful long weekend for those who are in Canada. Today I was brought here to bring a message and channeling for the idea of love, honor, as well as family. It'll be quite interesting to see how this video or the reading goes today, but of course, only take the messages here that serve you and let's have a fun time together. I can say that recently there has been quite a surrender into the feminine. And unlike the years previously before, at this moment, it feels like it is emerging. For those of you, I am outside and you can hear our friend barking. I find that in previous years, it has been this huge resistance, right? In letting things flow and being able to just sit back and really be in this present moment. However, with the evolution, especially within the past month to two, there has been this almost, how should I say, more of a need to really settle back down and understand who we are in this moment when there's no need to fight or force anything into being. Where would we end up if we were to just be surrendered in this flow state? Let's see what the cards want to bring to us today. I am an intuitive reader as well, and an intuitive channeler. So let's see what the messages want to tell us. First card that comes out, we have the Warrior Woman. I think it quite calls to the fact that, especially for those, and I myself identify with this idea of always being the go getter, of always being the provider, and always having the answer, having been brought up in a society expectation of what a woman should be doing. And it's always been the expectation of what others had created versus what it was truly within our own alignment. And it's not to say that we weren't in this sort of phase in our life when everything that we were fighting for wasn't something that we weren't, fighting to keep. It's not that the things that we were protecting weren't important to us, but it's just that now we're standing in more solidarity within ourselves, right? Within our own empowerment versus just fighting to fight and to be in that survival state. And this card, if you were taking a closer look, there is this beautiful fortress and palace that she is protecting, this female warrior. And she has her eye on the prize. She knows exactly what she is protecting, right? And I feel like before it might have been just what was important, right? The idea of success, it was the idea of what built, what, almost the idea of what would bring me honor, and not what was truly important to me. I know it may sound quite a bit confusing, but it almost comes to this idea of protecting what others thought that should be protected, right? Versus what was truly important to oneself. And holding on to that idea that the grass was greener, that her flowers would bloom, that that was her purpose. But now it feels like there is more depth. It feels like it's not just others and the idea of things that she should be protecting. Now it's that she's in true alignment and that she is ready to blossom and truly shine. Let's bring some more clarification. My wind chimes just had a beautiful ring. I'm glad to know that we're very much supported in this time of this grand shift in alignment. And it hasn't been easy. I have to say that it took me quite a long time to get to this point in trying to bring these messages out. And even now, I wouldn't say the flow of messaging is that easy, especially with a lot of the shifts that are happening recently. Mm. So these cards aren't. They can be read in reverse, and I'm seeing here that it's the cat's claw purification, number 25, dissected down to the number 7. However, it came in reverse. I almost want to say, in this idea, if you take a closer look at this jaguar, right? They move with such purpose in a way that their eyes are always on the target, and so is this jaguar, just as the warrior woman was. If you can see here, but there's a lightness. I think that's what was really coming through. There's a lightness to both individuals, right? Spiritually. And it's going back to that there was such a fight of resistance over such a long period of time. But now it's almost like this acceptance of oneself within this journey that seems like it's really coming through. And this could be tied to family, love, and ego, which were the channeled messages and main concepts of this video for today. Let's take a look into the deeper meaning of this card, however, when it is in reverse. Mm. So here it says the cat's claw powerfully protects our sacred essence, our blood, and our DNA. Like the Black Panther, it's regarded as one of the mighty protectors of the sacred ways of the forest or fortress, right? As we did see here with the woman warrior. Cat's Claw is here today to help remove blockages, wounding, or trauma. Energetically, Cat's Claw clears ancestral trauma, deeply assisting our healing as we rewrite our story. Like the energy of Black Panther, it roams through darkness with courage and curiosity to assist us in assessing the hidden light of truth. This is a reminder to take this time to befriend the silence of the dark void. Channel the gifts that your ancestors have provided, and know that your path is loved and supported by life. We're seeing here the astrological rulers are Mars as well as Pluto. So very much so of that transformational energy, right? At least when I think of Mars, I think about a lot of action, right? And we were talking about this forced action. At least I can say for myself, it has been probably 7 years, more, over a decade of forced action. And it's coming to this point even right now where for once, right, it's surrendering to the individual story, my story, right, your story. And for sure with a lot more clarity. I'm actually drawn to pull out one more card for this reading. Let's see what the oracle cards want to say to us today. So there's an image that comes to mind right now, and it's of this older gentleman, almost like a protective father figure. So, and I'm seeing him in armor as well. So it may be um, some of you might have a protective older father figure around you. He may still be here. He may have passed on. But the gentleman did have almost like a white beard, um, European Celtic, medieval. For those of you that resonate with this message. So I had the no card in reverse, so that's quite nice, isn't it? You know what? At least I want to say in this phase or in this next phase and chapter that you're stepping into, I want to say that the hardest part of the journey is over, right? It's for all the resistance that you were met with, and they were tough. They were filled with so much struggle. I'm hearing it's okay. There's fun awaiting you, laughter, cherries for some reason. For whoever might be eating cherries, or it might be a nickname, cherry, that comes through. I hear that's in alignment with some of you. That is a note to take note of. Peace, awareness. The awareness definitely is showing you the way, right? This new awareness that you have gained. Is there any more messages have to come through? Yes. Okay, let's do one more. How about that? Can I please just have one card? One card, please, Spirit. Our highest guides, our protectors, God, thank you. Thank you so much for showing us the way, for showing us the deeper messaging that will bring us more into our own alignment and truth. Oh, that's beautiful. We got the protection card. That's beautiful. Honestly, whenever I see this, oh my goodness. It always, I feel like I'm always so fascinated when all the cards and messages align. It blows my mind, honestly. But I want to say that you are entering into this time of divine protection as well. Like you're protected in anything that you are doing. I actually wish I had my other card. I shuffled it right back in. But that card where it was the reverse no, for those of you, you can go back to the images. Maybe I'll edit it in. But it was reversed, right? So in the reversal, there were these steps, okay, these concrete steps, and above, right, we saw the sky filled with thunder, right? And so to me that's a lot of aggression, right? It's traumatic, it's aggressive, um there's fear, right? It's thunderous, it's loud, it's not peaceful, right? There's no control. It's like everything is happening to you, right? You're almost, I'm sorry, you are almost a victim, right, of the environment, of the people, of the situation that you were in. And if you saw that card below, it was the beautiful galaxy, right, where the calmness, where almost endless opportunities lie. And in this card here of protection, right, you see the skies above you. You see the parts of yourself or the things that were hidden previously and now they're coming to light, right? And so that's creating alignment within your own life, within your own soul. Thank you for finally having the messages come through clearly. And with that, there's such divine blessing because your whole, your angels, your guides, right, your ancestors who have been with you through so many lifetimes are here to say, we are here with you, we are here for you. And to not be scared, right? That no more resistance is really needed, that you are so beautifully protected in this new chapter of your life, right? That it's well deserved peace. It says, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Yeah. It's saying no more to things that do not serve you, right? And for your highest good. Absolutely beautiful. I've been trying to understand, how did I want to structure these videos? And I would love for you all to leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you enjoy, what you'd like to see more of. Of course, I will be delivering these video messages at the best of my ability and what I feel is within my own alignment, and bring alignment, positivity, and healing towards the collective. And so, how I'm feeling to end this video currently is to bring a little bit of this reset, right? This groundedness back to us. So, if at this moment, if you feel called to, you may close your eyes and accept this healing energy so that we can come back to ourselves just that much more. I want to say thank you to our guides. Thank you to our ancestors for being here, for your divine protection, for providing us with all that we may have needed in times when we felt that we had nothing. We let go of anything that was holding us back from our truth. We laid down all our burdens, all the pain, all the misunderstandings, all the hurtful memories. And we say thank you. Thank you for the lessons that we may not have wanted, but have brought us here today. Thank you for those who have stood by us in times when we really had nothing. And thank you for this incredible shift back into alignment, back within ourselves, that will take us further than we've ever seen. Thank you for this new love and understanding within ourselves. Thank you for this divine healing and guidance. Thank you. Thank you, and so it is. I pray that all of you who have been here with me today on this channel and during this channel messaging to receive all that, everything that you may have needed. I hope that the week ahead is filled with beautiful memories, opportunities, um, as well as the support that you may need. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.